Okay, so here we are still in the Vin Diesel-thon. I decided that I actually wanted to throw in a movie that took place way before Vin Diesel really became popular. And that's Boiler Room. This is the 2000 movie. It's essentially, when you look at the cast, I actually had to bring up the cast. Because you have Giovanni Ribisi, good actor. Vin Diesel, he became a really great, action star. Nia Long, Ben Affleck, Tom Everett Scott, even Jamie Kennedy. You actually have a decent amount of, fairly young actors in this movie. And what's it about? It's essentially about people selling stock in companies that really doesn't exist anymore. Ratcheting up the price of those stocks, essentially like artificially inflating stock prices. And then when it's like, oh, well, the stock doesn't actually exist, so nobody can buy it, so we essentially just kind of steal money from people. And when people want to do a cash out, if they do it fast enough, you try to convince them over the phone, no, 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 no. You want the stock is going up and it's going up fast. You want to hold on to this. And it's pretty interesting, to see that a movie like if a movie like this would have come out now, you probably go, how much it actually happens? How much did you actually see the artificial inflation of stock prices? But this is selling stock companies that no longer exist. And of course, the Giovanni Ribisi character, he eventually hits a point where he's selling stock, and kind of a good guy kind of gets screwed in the process. And then he's going through the whole, I want you to get the guy's money back. What can I do? And people are kind of like, it doesn't really work that way. You see, you sell the stock, you get the commission, and that's it. You don't care about it. It's all about making money, making it fast. Essentially, it's like a large-scale hustle. And then, of course, towards the end, the SEC and the FBI actually end up, closing down the doors. Really not a lot with Vin Diesel. This is definitely a different role for him. He's still kind of playing kind of like a larger, tougher guy. But it's a lot more of a psychological movie. It's a lot more of a drama than a straight action flick. Does it still deserve being like the Vin Diesel marathon I'm doing? Yeah, because it does show a different side of him. It's not always, him with a gun or a knife or a car. He can actually do something that's got some more drama to it. Of course, this is also like his only really truly dramatic role that didn't have a ton of action to it. If you haven't seen Boiler Room, it's actually pretty good and it holds up pretty well. And you get to see a lot of who at that point in time end up being the stars that really, really had a huge future ahead of them. And looking forward 11 years, how many of them actually really took off in the direction people thought they were going to, and how much of them have kind of already peaked. But entertaining movie, definitely has that nice kind of like film noir style, and it's a very interesting drama, essentially about people selling stock that no longer exists and ranking in money hand over fist. Almost kind of sounds like the current phase of Wall Street.